what happens to us that makes us unhappy. It's our attitude toward what happens to us that makes us unhappy. And if I can just get you to walk out of the darkness and turn the lights on before you leave here, and realize that Jesus has already paid a tremendous price for you to have an astoundingly wonderful life. The thief comes only to kill, steal, and destroy. But Jesus said, I came that you might have and enjoy your life and have it in abundance to the full until it overflows. And you know what? This message is not just for an arena full of people here in America. This is for you out in the middle of a village somewhere in Africa and in India and in places in Asia and places in Eastern Europe and people, the devil wants you to think that you can never have any kind of a life, barely get by, that's all you can hope for. No, you can have a wonderful, amazing, awesome life just like anybody else. It's never too late to get a fresh attitude and begin again. Never too late to begin again. Well, what happens if you had a plan and it didn't work out? Well, you know, man's mind plans his way, but God directs his steps. You know, I think we need to start trusting God that when things don't work out for us, instead of being bitter and having a bad attitude, maybe God's saving us from something that we don't even realize. Here's 3 little things I wrote in this book. If you've tried your best to restore a friendship, but that friend insisted on ending the relationship, God may be leading by closing a door. God may be leading by closing a door. That may have been a friendship that would have caused you damage down the road. Let me tell you something. I've learned not to try to force my way into relationships and look at this group or that group and think I want to be part of that. Let me tell you what I pray all the time. God, you hook me up with whoever you want me to be hooked up with. If you want me to get together with that person, yay, yay. If not, I couldn't care less. Because I know that if God doesn't direct my path, I am only going to end up in trouble. Don't spend your life trying to get in with people you think are important because that's going to make you important. If you did the work required and tried to get into a certain college but they rejected your application, God may be protecting you from an event that would have harmed you. If you worked as hard as you could but the job laid you off, God may be protecting you from a career that would have never fulfilled you nor have provided enough for your family. If you get stuck in a traffic jam and you're in a hurry and now you're all mad because you're not where you want to be, God may be protecting you from an accident down the road that could have taken your life. Instead of being frustrated, David and I just learned to say, our times are in his hands. Our times are in his hands. Don't spend your life being bitter because things didn't work out the way you wanted them to, and just simply say, maybe God's got a plan that I don't know about, and I'm going to trust him. Is anybody getting anything out of this today? All right, now, I want to talk to you about getting a new wineskin. Matthew chapter 9 and verse 16. And no one puts a piece of cloth on an old garment, for such a patch tears away from the garment, and a worse rent is made. Neither is new wine put in old wineskins, for if it is, the skin bursts and are torn in pieces, and the wine is spilled, and the skins are ruined. But new wine is put into fresh wineskins, and so both are preserved. I think that the new wine, as far as the way we want to talk about it today, is a new, powerful life, a new beginning. And that old wineskin is an old attitude. It's old ways of thinking about yourself. We need to think about ourselves the way God sees us, not the way the world sees us. Did you hear me? You need to see yourself the way God sees you, not the way people have seen you and talked to you. Guess I better say it again. You need to see yourself the way God sees you. That's why I need to stand up here over and over and say, you are amazing. Amazing. You are absolutely jaw-dropping amazing. Man, just the way our bodies are made. If I just did a health lesson, which I'm not going to do, you would be flabbergasted just to know everything that goes on in your body every day just to keep you breathing. And God's in control of all of it. He's created you. He's got his hand on you. He's maintaining you. You have gifts and talents and abilities. You've got a mind. You've got energy. You've got creativity in you. Why in the world?
To create a mail order business called Lambert Studios.